Aloha, Jasmine here. Welcome to the channel. Today, I will take you on a trip to Oahu, Hawaii. As safe travel program and mask mandate both end in March 2022, is no better time than travel now. Before packing your luggage, hear me out on these 15 tips for you to best plan your trip and have the most fun, save not only money but also hassle. Let's go! Tip number 1. Do you need to rent a car? No, at least not for the whole time. If you are only staying in Waikiki, you do not need a car at all, because not only parking at the resorts are expensive, but also parking in Waikiki can be a real hassle. It's much easier to only rent a car on the days you want to go around the island, go to remote places like North Shore. This is already the third time I've been to Oahu. The first 2 times I didn't rent a car, but went around the island no problem. And if you want to relax on the beach, become a beach girl or beach guy, there is no better place in the world than Waikiki Beach. Here is the place to do so. So relax, breathe in. Number 2. How to get a discounted resort and save money? This is a trick we used this time, really loved it. It's called price breakers. Only after you booked will the hotel be revealed to you. However, Waikiki hotels are all really great. They're on the beach. How much better can it get? We were really satisfied with the result, and the next time we travel, we would use this again to save money to get a good resort. If you do have a rental car in Waikiki, you can either pay a hefty price for parking and for overnight parking, or you can share this video with your friend, with your family, whoever is planning the trip, and tell them you figured out the parking spot is along the Aloha Canal or the residential neighborhoods around the Aloha Canal. Give the video a thumb up and subscribe to the channel for free awesome tips. Now, where to eat? We'll get to authentic Hawaiian food next, but before that, here are some must-eat food in Hawaii, and here's why. Hawaii has the best Japanese food outside of Japan. McDonald's has authentic Hawaiian breakfast platters, and 7-Eleven is the best. It has hot breakfast, meal boxes, musubi, a great variety of snacks, hot meals, dim sum selections, and more. For details, please also check out my Kauai travel video, link here and in the description. For the best authentic Hawaiian food, try Olina's Hawaiian food. It's a food spot favored by both locals and visitors. Locals love it, visitors love it. It's a bit of drive to get here, but it's worth it. Here are some recommendations: laulau, koala pork, short ribs, lomi salmon, and poi. Now, what is the best dessert place on the island? Here are my 2 recommendations. They are both located on Kapahulu Avenue, so perfect for a food tour, starting with Leonard's Bakery. This is a bakery with malasadas, or they have another name called donuts. I wanna be healthy, but today I chose to be happy. 3 donuts gone in minutes. The best flavor is coconut. Donut is gone, now time for some ice cream. Hawaiian ice cream is shaved ice, not shaved ice. And this store Waiola Shave Ice is a place you will not want to visit by the look of it, but again, looks are very deceiving. This is the best shave ice I've had in the entire Hawaii 4 islands. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, you can double up your carbs, triple up or quadruple up. This is Hawaii. Come here to enjoy, eat all the sugar, and they are absolutely delicious.
So pretty. And it's not icy, it's slushy. Smooth.
After eating delicious food, want to try some Hawaiian style workout? Look no other than surfing. There are many surf shops along the beach renting surfboards for $10. And living in cold water SoCal, I finally realized my dream of surfing only in bikinis. But I highly recommend against it, unless you do want to show titties every time you stand up or wipe out.
Hi, driver.
Now, this is a very little known fact. Honolulu's sales tax is 4.5%. It's the third lowest city in the United States. Hawaii State also ranked very high in the lowest average combined rates. Here is a heat map. The redder the color, the more sales tax that county has, and Hawaii is all green. Not to mention, shopping here is a great experience. My iPad was bought here in Honolulu in 2017. Some of the videos on this channel are streamed using my iPad. Speaking of shopping, Aloha shirts look great on everyone, and you may want to get one during your Hawaii trip. And this store has the largest selection in the whole world, 15,000 Aloha shirts. Some of the shirts are a little bit pricey, but there are also a big discount section. We got a shirt for $5. There is also a lot of other stuff like teacups, jewelry, and toys, postcards, and cute stuff. When it comes to where to drink, there are so many suggestions. My suggestion is Tiki's Grill and Bar, especially if you don't like alcohol but still want to experience the atmosphere and take a souvenir mug back home. Tip number 11. A must visit in Oahu is USS Arizona. There is a free 45 minutes tour. This is a fantastic historical tour, very educational, and very inspiring. There are also other sites in Pearl Harbor beyond USS Arizona, including USS Missouri, a submarine museum, an aviation museum, and a gift shop. Personally, my biggest takeaway is that women stepped up and become heroines after the war. They have contributed so much to social change and equality. They took many blue-collar jobs such as steel workers, lumber workers, streetcar operators, construction workers. Number 12. Not far away from Pearl Harbor is a great but less well-known snorkeling site. It's called Ko Olina. There are 4 lagoons in this area. This is a high-end resort district home to Hilton, Four Seasons, and most famously, Disney's Aulani. Here you can find the most family-friendly and beginner-friendly snorkeling. You are not allowed to enter the resort if you are not a guest. And I'm also not allowed to say this, that nobody will stop you. So we walked in and nobody stopped us and we got ice cream bar. It's really convenient option for families because if you stay here, just inside the resort, you have everything you need. You don't even need to go outside of the resort to experience Oahu, to experience Hawaii. But that also comes with a downside. You are coming to Hawaii and paying $700 a night to just stay in the resort. Is that worth it or not? I personally will not choose it, but what is your opinion? I'd love to hear. Tip number 13. Spend a day in the North Shore. North Shore is very different than Waikiki. It's about 1 hour drive from Waikiki. You either need a car or book one of those day trips from Waikiki hotels, and you can hop from beach to beach. North Shore is an 8-mile long beach line that stretches from Haleiwa Beach on the south end to Sunset Beach on the north end. And this is the home for the world's best surfing, but only during winter. Because it's a north-facing beach, it needs winter swells. In the summer, when there is no winter swell, when the swell comes from the south, this North Shore becomes a lake. And North Shore is like a heaven from the outside, but inside there are also a lot of problems like localism, drug issues. If you are interested, there is a book called Welcome to Paradise, Now Go to Hell. It's a true story of violence, corruption, and the soul of surfing. Written by a surfer and former war reporter, Charles Smith, it reveals the high-stakes world of surfing in Oahu's North Shore. which gave me quite a bit of education and let me know that going to Hawaii, respect the local, follow the rules is quite important, at least for my own safety. Because North Shore is pretty far away from Waikiki, at least in Oahu standard on this island from one end to the other end, it's a good idea to combine different attractions in North Shore and assign a North Shore day during your trip. Or you can just book a hotel on the North Shore for some of the days during your trip if you want a slower trip and less driving. For us, we did one day trip from Waikiki to North Shore, so the entire day we spent in North Shore, hopping from beach to beach, visited Haleiwa Beach, Laniakea Beach, Kawailoa Beach, Waimea Bay Beach, and Banzai Pipeline. Banzai Pipeline is the most popular. All the surf competitions are held here every winter. Most of the beaches in North Shore, swimming is not allowed, because it's very dangerous. There are many strong currents. Even the best swimmers, they can be disabled with the strong currents and cannot get back to the beach. So follow the signs. If there is a sign saying don't swim, then don't swim. Don't risk your life. Although we did get into water in Waimea Bay Beach, that day was a very fun day and there are strong beach breaks, meaning the waves break right on the beach. So it's very heavy and very painful if you get hit by one of the waves, but also super fun. Number 14, we are almost there. Thank you for staying with me. I recommend visiting Dole Plantation. This is one of the oldest pineapple farms in Hawaii. It also offers garden tour and a train ride. Dole Plantation has mixed reviews on TripAdvisor. It seems like people who only ate or shopped in the gift shop had a mediocre experience, not so good reviews. Well, the more memorable thing to do here is to take the garden tour or the train ride through the pineapple fields. It is what we did. We are fortunate enough when we visited in March 2022, those were open, but before they were closed for 2 years during COVID. So definitely do that if when you visit they are open. They are going to make the experience much more memorable and much more fun. Also, thanks to the tourists who feed those koi fish for 25 cents. They are so fat and so many of them, so eye-opening. Tip number 15. The best way to emerge in Hawaiian culture and learn the most is to book a luau. We visited a small family-owned luau in the North Shore. It's called Toa Luau.
It only take you about 30 seconds. They're kind of like a little crispy.
Take some notes.
Yeah, don't push that.
is not as famous as the Polynesian Cultural Center, but that place is only for tourists. If you want to be a real tourist, come here. Fine. Anyway, it's a small family-owned luau, and after 1,000 reviews on Google, it still got a 5-star. Very good. There is unlimited food, and as you see, there is a fair show in addition to the stunning shows including singing, dancing, Hawaii traditions, while you are eating unlimited food. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share all that good stuff. Next video is going to be Big Island Adventure. Big Island is very rugged, very raw, different than the other islands. It is my most favorite one to visit because it's so outworldish. On the other hand, I would never in the world want to live here because it's so inconvenient. There are only 2 cities and driving between them takes at least 2 hours. However, I do have a great memory here visiting the volcano parks, and I saw live lava flows. How often do I see that? And all the trees, all the plants reminds me of the dinosaur era. So it's a great visiting experience. Please look forward to that video. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!